And welcome back to The Bazaar. It's last call. It is time now for our last call spotlight. Tonight, we're going to introduce you to a man whose resume include the following: Peter Gabriel, the Smashing Pumpkins, the New York Times, and Weird Al. Strange, right? Wayne White. He's a multi-talented artist who's best known for one of the masterminds behind the wacky world that is Pee-wee's Playhouse. And in the upcoming documentary, it's called Beauty is Embarrassing, we get a rare window into Wayne's world. It's bizarre, yet inspiring. Take a look.
The art world is a big, humorless, stuffy, upper-class sitting duck. It's just dying for somebody to stick pins in it. And that's what I like to do. I like to stick pins in it. I think a lot of people appreciate that. They're like, oh, finally somebody is calling them on this. Well, it's a little-known Southern law. When you're 5 years old, you have to learn how to play the banjo. Hey, my name is Wayne White. I'm an artist here in Los Angeles, California. I make word paintings, but I also make puppets and do animation and make sets and all kinds of cool stuff like that.
Where does it all start?
The term beauty is embarrassing means several things for me. Artists, when you get right down to it, are people who create beauty. But you can't go around saying that. You can't be at a party, you know. Hey, my name's Joe. I work systems analyst. What do you do? I'm Wayne, and I create beauty. I mean, that just doesn't work.
And if you don't like it, you!
My high school principal brought me into the principal's office. And, you do those drawings? Yes. That's not the drawing of a red-blooded American boy. What's wrong with you? It wasn't easy becoming an artist in the South, and I did get a lot of resistance growing up. In a way, I didn't like it because, you know, I'm a sensitive artist and it hurt my feelings. And in another way, I loved it. I loved the resistance. It helped define me. We did the first season of Pee-wee's Playhouse in New York in 1985. And I must say, it was the turning point in my life.
They all were always in their like little journals and sketchbooks, sketching up a storm.
It's kind of tough when your first TV job is one of the greatest culture phenomena of the late 20th century. You know, you think, oh, everything's going to be this way. And I did have to learn that you're going to put your heart and soul into stuff and nobody's going to care. And that hurts a lot, and that's depressing. That's when I started on the happy pills, the antidepressants. Eventually, so I started painting again. I'd been buying thrift store paintings for the frames.
And right before I kicked it out, I thought, you know, maybe I should just use the landscape that's already in there. It would save a lot of time.
And thus was born a whole new genre for me, just like that. I started doing more and more of them, and it became my therapy to get over my depression about working in showbiz. And that started like my second act as an artist. This is a popular one, Beauty is Embarrassing. Another popular one was Heinies and Shooters with Hotties at Hooters. Hue Invasion. God, now I'm on the spot. Just leave the awards on the kitchen table. I'm back here painting a masterpiece. How many kiddie show designers get a second chance as a fine art painter in the snooty world of fine art?
My mission is to bring humor into fine art. And if you agree with me, I think you're going to come up against some resistance, because there's a lot of people in the art world with sticks up their butts. And if you meet somebody like that, all you got to do is say, you.
You can get over-romanticized. You can get kind of self-pitying for yourself as an outsider. Oh, nobody understands me, blah, blah, blah. Of course they don't understand you. Go with it, love it. You know, that's what you're there for, not to be understood. An artist is an outsider. And I think if you're not ready to play that role, then I don't think your art's going to be very interesting.
That was Wayne White, and Beauty is Embarrassing premieres on Saturday, March 10th at South by Southwest. So if you happen to be in Austin for the big festival, be sure and check it out. When we get back, the music tonight, Trent Moeller over at the Fonda. That's next on Last Call.